Russian dictator Putin's advisor Yuri Ushakov says that Donbas is Russian territory. They will return it by military or diplomatic means. Ushakov also says that there may not be Russian military in the potential buffer zone in Donbas, but there may be Russian guards. As we can see, the Kremlin's goals for the occupation and surrender of Ukraine are unchanged, Yuri. Can we state that the Kremlin is simply using negotiations as a weapon, and that in reality the peace efforts of Trump, who is on a leash in Russia, are collapsing?
I think it's also fair to remind those who are listening to this who are native English speakers to what extent this is a spit in the face to talk about Donbas and being as part of Russia and Russian-speaking. People there have suffered more than anybody practically from Russian aggression. The Russian aggression is aimed, first of all, against Russian speakers and then people who at some point could have claimed some interest in being part of Russia. But at this point, this is why Ukraine fights so hard, because it looks at being occupied by people who do not bring any goodwill and just bring more terror and genocide. And so when Ushakov says that Donbas is part of Russia and it's going to take it one way or another, it highlights that these bloodthirsty vampires, I mean, it almost practically, it feels like they have blood dripping from their, claws, and because it's just so inhumane, so lacking in empathy, trying to understand a world that is so much more complex than what they think it is, because they don't see certain colors of the rainbow.